Okay, so this sketch has been sitting with me for quite some time now, and I want to make a preference that I do not own a Labubu, yet do I think that I want to own one, but I do want to say that I really enjoy seeing people love on them and people customize them at my job. There would be people that would dress up like their Labubu or vice versa. They'd have their Labubu dressed up like them and they'd have it on their bag. I love seeing things like that. I am all for certain criticisms of what are considered mainstream trends. Everyone is entitled to their own stance on the effects of how the public is influenced and how the public consumes things. And I do follow quite a few of economic and environmental friendly content creators that all have this seemingly strange collective variation of the same disdain for Labubus. Actually, I really don't think it's strange. Again, I understand that there are things to be said even towards the psychology of investing in blind boxes. But what I think a lot of creators tend to not mention is that these little dudes were characters before the blind box trends. They didn't come from some evil organization in hopes of mind controlling the masses. It seemed like they came from a genuine love and respect for the artist that created them that he had towards his upbringing. If you guys don't know the story behind it, Labubus came from these picture book series created by Keseng Lung. He's a Hong Kong artist, but he was raised in the Nordic regions and he had the inspiration for this series based off of his childhood. So it does discourage me as a creative when there are backlashes towards artists' work, when I think the biggest problem of these trends comes from greed, but not from the artist, it's from the scalpers that make the products inaccessible to the general public. There's also, I think, a psychology that comes from the result of scalpers making things inaccessible. It makes the want for these things even higher than before. The whole effect of people saying that they never liked Labubus until they saw them all the time, or they saw the demand for them, or people looking out for them. There is a very strange effect of wanting something that you can't have, even if it is from an economical standpoint, that I think combined it with the blind box effect and these scalpers that make it even more a desire and I think a trend towards the general public. But I do want to say that I don't believe that this is the artist's fault, and anytime that I see people criticize these little guys and call them ugly, it kind of like hurts my heart. Not saying that I would create anything that would be as successful as these guys, but just in the creative field altogether, to have these discouraging remarks towards them, it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking to imagine the harshness, but I mean, I guess if something is successful, you're going to have that anyway. But I guess it's just showing my overall issue that I do have when it comes to mocking trends that take off, especially when it involves artist work becoming more loved and recognized. Like I said, I don't see myself ever owning one, even though I really enjoy seeing them, actually. But I don't think Labubus are as evil as polar opposite opinions claim for them to be. They seemed like somebody's babies before the trends, and I do think that content creators need to take that into consideration too. That's all.